This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome to Season 4 of Rush of Fear podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando's premier scare event. Tonight, for Episode 8, we'll be chatting about the newest HHN House announcement, the premium Scream Night, HHN Hollywood ticket sales, and the newest details about the Universal hotels for HHN 33. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hi. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I am Kenneth, and I'm here with my dear friends, Michelle.
Howdy.
And Maddy.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi. Wow, I'm Ken.
Hey.
I am Kenneth.
Nice.
How's it going? How are we doing today?
Good. I'm so surprised that we are recording right now because we did not plan this. And it is a pure miracle that we were all available. We all just happened to log into this recording suite with our mics on at the same time. Might as well. Pure coincidence.
Might as well record while we're all here.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we have a lot to talk about, too. I feel like, besides the obvious house announcement that we got, there's been little things that have dropped secretly on the website or some things that we just haven't had the time to talk about since our sixth original episode.
And this was supposed to be our announcement reaction for A Quiet Place. But then by the time we got able to record, it was like, you know what? We're so close to the regular 13th release that let's just put it all in one. So
yeah,
it'll be a super stuffed, like a double stuffed Oreo worth of episode.
Exactly. And my week has been so busy, so I feel like I'm going to actually learn some stuff while we're recording. So I'm so excited.
Actually, I probably will too. Yeah.
That's fair. I don't have the luxury of secrets since I do the social media.
Yeah. You have to stay on top of everything.
Yeah. It's fun though. I like it.
You're good at it.
Shucks. Thank you. Well, we can start off by talking about the biggest announcement that we got, which was our first IP house announcement. So for HHN 33, our first IP is going to be A Quiet Place. Yay!
No, don't do that. You have to be quiet.
Oh,
yeah.
The rest of this episode is going to be ASMR. Yes. I can't whisper. I'm really bad at it. I would die in this universe, I think. But from the announcement post that we got from Universal, it says, silence your screams if you want to survive the terrifying post-apocalyptic world. Like the Abbott family, you must keep quiet as you travel from farmhouse to the woods to the foundry. As soon as you make a sound, monstrous creatures who can hear the slightest noise will hunt you down and silence you for good.
Yes.
Scary. All right. Raise of podcast hands. So say I. Who has seen A Quiet Place?
I.
Dang it. Okay.
But I've only seen the first one. I didn't see the second one.
I've
and the third one's not out yet.
They're so good.
I really liked the first one a lot.
They're like the kind of horror movie that puts knots in your stomach.
I'm excited.
Does that make sense? It's like tense.
Yeah, it's very suspenseful.
That's what I've seen. I'm very intrigued. I'm very excited for the third movie to come out. I have not watched them yet because I am just forever behind on my media intake.
Hi, this is Maddy. I would like to state for the record that I did in fact watch the first movie, A Quiet Place, 2 days after we recorded this episode. So the opinions that I have moving forward no longer make sense because I have in fact watched the movie. I apologize. And I am incredibly excited for this house in all aspects because the first movie was pretty darn good. So, yeah, okay, that's it. Bye.
But my girlfriend, my fiance.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah.
I keep doing that. My fiance Lindsay loves the movies and was shocked when I told her that I have not seen them. So we will be watching them this week, and I am incredibly excited. And the new one looks amazing, and it has a fantastic cast and a cute cat as one of the main characters. So I'm in. It's going to be great.
Yeah, for me, and it might be because I'm a mom, I don't know, but for me, any horror movie that involves like young baby, like toddlers and babies, and having to try to keep them quiet so that something doesn't kill them, it's like it's god awful. Like they hurt my stomach so much to watch, and that's 100% what this movie was.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now, we got a ton of information from the media announcement from Universal. So we're just going to go through all of this because it has a lot of really important information. So to start off, Paramount Pictures' critically acclaimed film series A Quiet Place comes to life as an all-new Halloween Horror Nights haunted house at both Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Orlando Resort. So this is a dual announcement, and this is the first house announcement for HHN Hollywood for this year. A terrifying new experience is coming to incorporate American Sign Language for the first time ever. Directed by John Krasinski and critically acclaimed for its suspenseful yet mostly silent storytelling, A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2 follows the Abbott family as they try to survive the aftermath of sightless creatures with a sharp sense of hearing that draws them to prey on anything that makes the slightest of noise. Mirroring the silence in the films, the haunted house will embrace unique sound design, special effects, the adept performances of the scare actors to convey the ominous sense of dread depicted in the film. Consequential to the storyline, Halloween Horror Nights will incorporate the use of American Sign Language for the first time ever within the A Quiet Place haunted house to capture the authenticity of the films. Fans will relive the tension that will come to life in the iconic scenes from the first two films, including traveling through the farmhouse that serves as the Abbott's family shelter and stepping into the root cellar where Evelyn Abbott escapes to give birth as one of the creatures closes in. The snarls of the larger-than-life predators will follow the guests at every spine-chilling turn. And guests must remember, if they hear you, they will hunt you. So that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
Let us discuss.
So it is going to have the awful birth scene. Ugh. My God, that was awful.
Sure. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited to see what they're talking about.
Well, just imagine. I mean, you have to, like, you live in a world where you can't make noise and you have to give birth without medication.
That's insane.
Enough said. And then on top of that, you've got a newborn / baby toddler. You can't tell them to be quiet. What you going to do?
That, I don't know.
Stressful, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yikes.
I wonder if this will, remember, I think when we first talked about a rumor of this, we talked about what if they do it where like you have to be quiet as you walk through, and if you make noise, then they scare you. It almost seems like they're hinting at that.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, I wonder if that's something they would dare try. That's crazy.
Which, I mean, it would be insane. And like if during, oh my God, I can't speak today. Jesus Christ. During the normal HHN event, there are going to be many, many people who will not be able to be quiet. But as we'll talk about in a little bit with the preview Scream, what are we calling it? Scream preview.
Premiere Scream. Premium
there we go.
Premium Scream.
It's Premium Scream Night.
They should have called it Screamium Night.
Oh, missed the mark on that one.
They did miss the mark. But it seems like for that event, they'll be pulsing through the houses because it's a limited ticket sale, which we'll talk about. But that one would be really cool
Ugh.
If,
Yeah.
like Michelle, if you were able to keep quiet that whole time and you just like didn't get any of the scares, that would be insane.
But then it's like if you win, that feels like a if you win, you lose type thing. Because like, yes, I made it through this whole haunted house without any scares jumping out at me. It's like that defeats the whole purpose of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a different kind of tension, though, trying to accomplish that.
And I wonder, because like most of the houses have like a background score. So I wonder if this house will just not have a background score and it'll just be potentially trigger effects as you walk by. So I don't know. Or maybe the whole thing will be like the those silent tunnels that they have in some of the houses, like in Graveyard Games, that silent black tunnel.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. I'm excited. And American
there's
Sign
gonna
Language.
Yeah, which you'll understand when you watch the movie. But I think there's going to be some ambient noise because obviously the world isn't quiet during the movie.
Yeah.
Like there's still wind. There's still, other animals like rustling here and there. But you like can't make any noise to bring the attention to you. So I'm wondering if they're going to have like moments where you have to, how you walk through the transition scenes and sometimes it's like that plastic stuff. Or different things that we have to kind of go through and try not to make noise, and inevitably we're going to.
They make you walk through like wind chimes and stuff on this one.
Yeesh. I will be ducking.
Goodness gracious.
I think that might be the best thing to do is like, yeah, you can try to be as quiet as you can, but like we're going to force you to make noise in certain places,
right.
Or like make the ground out of like sheet metal that's going to be like boom, 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 boom when you stand on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could do so much, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do.
You mentioned the Scream Night. I'm going with my 13-year-old who she's awesome. Like she's grown to love Halloween Horror Nights. I've done my job, but she does get scared in the houses. So I think my ability to go through this one silently is just shot. I can't. Unless I leave her behind, and try it by myself.
That's fair.
But I'm excited about this house. Like I really am. I really did enjoy both the movies a lot. Like they were the kind of movies that really kept my attention. I wasn't multitasking while watching. And I like what we were just discussing, how there's a possibility for them to be really creative, right? And doing like some things that we haven't really seen before.
Yeah, for sure. We're thinking this is going to be a soundstage house, right? Like it has to be.
Oh yeah, I would assume so.
I would hope so. I would expect so.
Okay, good.
I haven't looked at the map to see where things are supposed to be, because honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels like a soundstage would be good for this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and if they're going to try to keep it quiet, like and silent at all, I would think that would be the place to do it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
For acoustics, at least.
Because I'm thinking about all of the like trailers I've seen for all the movies and just like the bits and pieces that you get. How big in relation to a normal human are the creatures? Like, are they Demogorgon size or are they bigger?
I think they're bigger. I think they're like 2 or 3 times the height of like a normal person.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Like an average height. So
do we think they'll be like people on short stilts, or do we think they're going to be puppets if we see we have to see
I think we're going to see people.
I
think they're going to
like
be
the
people.
Demogorgons.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I mean, it could be cool either way, but that is
I think if they do puppets, it won't be quite as effective.
Yeah. And that makes sense. Because there was never a Demogorgon puppet. Only the Demodogs were puppets, I think.
No, I think there was a Demogorgon puppet for if its face was opening and closing.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. That is true. Well,
These things are really creepy, alien-esque looking things.
Ew.
They are aliens.
Yeah, they're creepy.
I don't remember really what they look like. I just remember them being big and weird.
Bony.
I'm going to look it up.
I'm going to too.
From the trailer, Because the third movie, I feel like every movie I've gone to go see recently in the theaters has had A Quiet Place, I guess 3, but also prequel as one of the trailers beforehand. And there's one scene where you get like a really brief glimpse of one of the monsters, and they instantly reminded me of the monsters from the first live action Scooby-Doo movie on a Spooky Island. The ones that like when they go in the sun, they explode. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are creepy. And they can, I don't think they technically, do they fly? I know they can jump really, really far, but I don't remember if they fly or not.
The creatures in Scooby-Doo. This is
I
just an Easter
I don't think
egg.
they fly.
But they have a really big arm span. So think of those creatures that are in the that sometimes are in the scare zones at Central Park, that they have like, they look like they're on 4 legs, but really just they have these big looking things on their front arm, on their arms.
Yeah, they have like arm stilts.
Oh, the arm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like that. They have a really
Ooh.
big wingspan, like they can grab, the top of a car.
Yeah. I mean, if they're going to do it in a soundstage, they 100% have the space to put people on stilts, because the tall man from Hill House was on stilts. So
Yeah.
it is possible. And that, I think that would make it so much more ominous and foreboding to have them be the actual size that they are in the movies, or at least somewhat the size that they are in the movies.
Yeah.
Did everybody watch the preview video for the announcement?
Yeah.
It was really
I watched
good.
it once.
Did
I
I
loved
watch
it.
Shoot, I don't even remember now.
It's the 2 kids and they're in the laundromat.
Yeah. I think I did.
Yeah. And they're doing sign language, and the one has the colloquial implant in, which I think is amazing, and just on
Cochlear.
the cochlear implant.
Yeah.
What did I okay.
Colloquial.
That's different. We just got a mannequin, like a merchandise mannequin at Disney that has one of those. Which is really, really fun. So on the branch of inclusion, it is really nice that we are doing an IP film that has a lot of diversity and inclusion within it. So I think that's really cool.
I need to brush up on some ASL so that I can sign with the scare actors in the house.
Yeah, I'm intrigued on how they're going to. I'm gonna have to like stop in front of the boo holes and like watch what they're doing, because I think that is just the coolest thing. And are they teaching the scare actors in the house ASL, or are they have to? Yeah. Are they going to be bringing in? Because for the only scare actor casting call I've seen so far, there was nothing specific about knowing ASL as like something that they were looking for. So,
well, I'm sure it's not hard. I mean, you really only have to learn probably like one line in whichever boo hole you're in.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have to be like fluent.
Right.
They'll just be like, this is how you say your line.
That's still so cool, though.
We need to come We need to come up with a list of like phrases that would be good to know going through this house, and then like do a live feed with someone who speaks ASL to teach us how to sign them.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Look out behind you.
Yeah. I know the for like clapping in sign language, it's waving both your hands.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now in my empty house, but no one can see me. But it's like you're waving. It's kind of like jazz hands, but not as jazzy. It's more of like a turn at the wrist with an open. So
hand. We'll all be doing that at the end of the house. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when I get scared, yay!
Yeah. Or walking through, like if someone does like a really, really great scare, you can do the thank you, which is like the flat hand from like the chin forward, like the flat part of your chin forward. Oh, it's going to be so cool.
You know what everybody's going to be doing in this house? They're going to be making like loud noises behind other guests to specifically get them to have the scares.
Oh, yeah, because people suck. I hope not, but it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm going to do it to Krissa. Does that make me a bad mom?
Poor Krissa.
It's like the opposite of what's supposed to happen in A Quiet Place.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's my kid. Here's my kid. Right here.
Goodness.
Oh.
Goodness. Well, with all of our announcements, we also got merchandise, which is being sold in the Five and Dime and the All Halsey Boutique at Islands of Adventure. There is a t-shirt that just has the same image from the announcement on social media. And then there's also a mug that has the same image as well, with like the girl with the finger to her mouth and the scratches. But the mug is heat reactive. So you buy it and it's one color. And then when you put something hot in it, it like slowly changes color, which I think is very fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the black shirt with the red. It looks nice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a fan.
They learned they didn't make this shirt like purple.
Yeah.
It's a black shirt.
Yep.
It's very different from the merchandise we've gotten so far.
Yeah. This looks like your classic Horror Nights shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I like you.
Thank goodness. Well,
All right.
yay.
Shall we talk about...
Oh, I was just going to say, I feel like this image on the merch doesn't feel like the movie to me.
No.
It feels a little generic. And more like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the movie. It doesn't feel like it represents the IP as well as the merch sometimes does. But maybe that's just me. I haven't seen the movie in a long time.
No,
So.
I agree. I thought the same thing. It looks more like one of our, team member actors posing. It's obviously not somebody from the movie.
Yeah, that's not Emily Blunt. That's not. Yeah, it's weird. But whatever. It's fine.
I still like the concept and the colors. It's still pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's all.
All right, so let's move on to a kind of a controversial news item. But I don't care how controversial it is. I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to talk about it.
Yay.
Next up, the brand new premium Scream Night event. On August 29th, get ready for everything you love about Halloween Horror Nights, but with limited capacity, shorter wait times, haunted house entry staggered by group, and select all you care to enjoy food and more. This is Universal's first, who knows if it's going to be their only, premium Scream Night. The guests will earn the ultimate bragging rights, as they will be among the first to face this year's slate of all new frights, comprised of 10 horrifying movie-quality haunted houses, inspired by cinematic greats and eerie original stories created by the twisted minds of Universal's entertainment team, 5 scare zones filled with hordes of menacing creatures and outrageous live entertainment. Guests of Premium Scream Night will also be able to get an exclusive event souvenir credential and lanyard. Alcoholic beverages are not included, but will be available for purchase. And you also get free self-parking on that night. So this takes place on August 29th, which is the day before official HHN opening. The tickets for this event went on sale on June 6th, and they were $350 plus tax. They also did have an annual season pass holder discount, and those were $325 plus tax. So, as we all know, a lot of people were upset by this because, how about you guys talk about that side?
Oh.
Because I don't feel that way, so it's hard for me to talk about the controversy.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I think, and I was listening to Alicia Stella's podcast, actually, and she was talking about the same thing, about how people think it's too expensive. And her point, which I hadn't considered, is that, and I also didn't really think about it that much because I saw this and I was like, I'm not going to do this because I will have access to all of these things as much as I want throughout the run. So like, I don't need to pay this much extra to go and do it a day early. I think that this is a valuable offering. Just that value isn't there for me. But
when you think about it, I know a lot of people were like, I would rather do an RIP. But when you do an RIP, it can be around $350 a person for on the lower end, but it's really more like $400 and up a person. But then you also have to pay for an HHN entry ticket on top of that.
Yeah,
whereas
and that was
this,
Alicia's.
you don't.
That was Alicia's point, was that this is cheaper than an RIP tour, and it includes food and it includes admission, and you get to stagger through the house. And so, I mean, she was saying that she thinks this is maybe even underpriced. But
Alicia, don't say that. Don't tell Universal that.
No, yeah. But she was like, yeah. And so, like, I didn't really think that much about it, but I guess people think it's overpriced. And it's also like, basically, instead of having a media invitation, it's like, if you want to have advanced media access to this, then like you can pay us $350 to go see it, you know, which is an interesting approach.
So do you think they're still going to do a media night though? Surely they're still going to do a media night.
Most likely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Because it does kind of feel like this is for that. You know, it's like this is the only way that they would be able to make media people pay for special access to the event instead of inviting them to and like treating them to that special access like they have in the past, you know?
Yeah, it would suck though if this was the media event, because the whole point of inviting like influencers and media and all of that is to reach out to fans. Oh my God, Malone. Sorry, the cat's playing with a spring and we have hardwood floors. So, influencers and media, like they get invited to things to show the general public and people that may not be in the know about a certain part of whatever, not just theme parks, that this thing exists and you should come check it out for yourself. So I think if they did this as the media night, that would give such an unrealistic expectation to people who may not have ever experienced horror nights before. And so, you know, they're seeing, all you can eat food, and they're staggering, you know, sending people into the house, and they're getting this, that, and the other. And then they come to the event, they buy what they think is the ticket to this event.
That's very true.
And then it's, you know, it's not the that.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm kind of in the same boat as Kenneth, where I was like, it sounded cool. I was like, oh, this is like actually really sick. And then I saw the price tag and I was like, that is the same price that I pay for my frequent fear. And currently in my budget, I do not have the money to do that. It would be cool to be able to experience it, because I do think that this is something that Universal, at least us, like in Orlando, we've never offered this. We've never done staggered entry. I think we've tested it like once or twice on a slow night, but you know, we've never done this style of premium event. This is like the equivalent of buying a Mickey's Not So Scary pass. I feel like, you know, you always go to Magic Kingdom, but it's not always. But it sounds like it's going to be cool, and I'm excited to see how well it does, and if they do it more often. Like if it does really well and people are really into it, potentially next year they might do it like on a Monday, you know? So like 2 Mondays in September they offer this, or like all of the Mondays in October they offer this as like a bonus. It's like a bonus night of HHN, but you also get all you can eat, you know, all the rides, all the shows, all the limited tickets and staggered entry. So we'll see. I'm excited. The price tag was definitely jarring, but like everything is expensive nowadays. It is what it is, but you do get bang for your buck. And I didn't know previously that the rides were also going to be open. So that is another one that's like, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's the full event, just supposedly with way fewer people, staggered entry, and a lot of food. And it's not bite-sized portions like you a lot of times get at the media nights where they just give you like samples. it's like the full size version. They haven't, of course, released what the food for the event at all is going to be. And it did say that the food offered, it'll be select food. So it's not going to be like everything that's offered at the event normally. But whatever they do offer, it's going to be the full size that you would get on a normal night, including drinks, but not alcoholic drinks. So that I think that's a great deal, honestly. And if you consider the fact that a one night ticket to HHN is around $100, depending on the night. I mean, that's $100 right there. And then you easily can spend an extra $50 on food very easily. That's $150. And then if you add Express Pass, that's another $150. So, I mean, it adds up pretty fast. And that's really not a bad price here's the big if, and this is why I cannot wait to go to this, if they truly do limit the number of tickets they sell.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how many they actually sold. Like not people buying them, but how many they were going to sell in the first place, like their cap number.
Right, like what's the cap?
Yeah.
Right. So I've really been watching. I have some good clients that are going as well, and I had no idea what to expect on how many tickets they were going to sell or how quickly they would sell out. So I was literally watching it. You know, I got up at 6 a.m. and they were on. You know, they were available, and we snagged them. So Krissa and I are going, as well as some of my clients, and we're going to be documenting the whole night. Like so watch our Instagram. I'm going to be putting timestamps on when we get into a line versus when we exit. And I'm really going to hold Universal to their word on this and really see, is it worth the money? Did they do what they say they're going to do? I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be unique and interesting. And, I've been saying for a long time, as well as many other people, that Universal just doesn't offer as many like unique experiences, as well as like VIP things, and not only just VIP, but just extra things like character meals and a lot of dessert parties and things like that Disney really does well. I'm kind of excited to see Universal stepping into that realm and doing a little bit more. So for me, I think this was a great thing that they could offer. Because there are a lot of people in the world that like this kind of stuff, and I'm one of them. So
yeah, it is definitely the kind of thing where, like, I think if they made it, it's okay to offer things like this, like premium things, as long as like it doesn't take away from the normal experience that people already know.
Yeah.
So like, you can still experience Horror Nights the same way. You don't have to go to this. This isn't your only opportunity to do anything. Right. It's just like an extra thing that if you can afford it, you can do this.
Exactly.
And if not, you can just still do Horror Nights the same way you always have. I think it only becomes a problem when it's like, it used to be anybody could just ride a Mardi Gras float, and now it becomes very, very difficult to do it unless you're paying for it. And that's the kind of thing where I think people get really upset, is like, oh, this used to be free, and now you're making us pay for it.
Yeah, I think
and you'd have kind of taken away an experience in favor of charging.
Yeah, I think the other discourse that I saw online was combined this and the fact that the Behind the Screams tour is being offered like the week before the event. People are also worried about spoilers, which like I am a spoiler person. I do not like them if I can avoid it. I have my preview for the new Tiana's ride at Magic Kingdom at the end of the month, but it's been all over my social media because all of my cast member friends are going, and I'm like, it'll pop up and I'll be like, oh my God, no, scroll. Like, so
right.
Yeah.
I personally, and I think some others on the internet, are worried about just the event already being online for everyone to see before they get to experience it on opening night, because they're not going to pay for these extra things to see everything early.
Right.
So
and
that's like one weird thing, but I don't think the biggest.
That's true for the majority of people that go to HHN who don't have like season passes for the entire event. Mm-hmm. So like before this was announced, I was not going to be going to Halloween Horror Nights until the middle of October.
Right.
And so everything starting August 30th through October 12th, I think it was going to be potential spoilers for me for a whole month. So I think that's true for like most people, because most people have to wait until their trip comes, you know, and just try to avoid the social media. So I think that is just part of an event if you're not a local. I too hate spoilers. So whenever I see something like during those times before I've gone, I just quickly scroll past, like all the Tiana stuff, like you said. I'm like, nope. So don't worry. For our Instagram that night, I won't be posting any kind of reviews or anything like that about the actual houses themselves. I really just want to review the event, and is it worth this price point? And did they, you know, are they staggering? Did they really limit capacity? What does the environment feel like? Like that's the kind of stuff I'll be talking about on August 29th. I won't do any kind of spoilers or reviewing the house until I'm with Maddy and Kenneth the next night.
Yay. And I think that is a really important opinion is, you know, okay, here's what we were promised. Here was the price point. And at the end of the night, did we get out of it what we were promised? And did it kind of equal up to the price that we paid? Because last year, I also think people are still upset about the food event last year. I think that put a bad taste in people's mouths about
it was
premium.
Weird, wasn't it?
It was so weird. That put a bad taste in people's mouths about premium offerings at HHN, besides the ones that we have become so accustomed to, like RIPs and behind the screens tours, because there's so many other things that Universal has done for like a year to 2 years and then just have never done again. Like the special Mardi Gras dining area where you like got the crawfish boil, and then you had a special viewing area that was only sectioned off for you. And then they did that again for the holiday parade the next year, and then they never did it again. So it's these like little weird things that, you know, and theme parks test stuff all the time. It is what it is. But it's just funny when they test things that are a premium price and then it doesn't equal up to the price that they're offering. So I think that's kind of what happened with the food event last year. And I think when people saw the price tag on this, they were like, whoa, hey. Yeah. Am I actually going to get what I'm paying for? Because you've done it in the past. So,
and that's what that's the biggest reason I want to go. Like, I want to be like, if you do what you say you're going to do, awesome. It's going to be a great night.
I'll go next year.
Shall see. I really want them to bring back Scare Actor Dining. And not at Louis, because it sucked at Louis. Put it in Mel's Die-In, and let's do the damn thing. Like, it was so good when it was at Monster Cafe.
Wait, I have an idea. Kenneth, I think you're going to like my idea.
Okay.
So, Michelle, you just said do it in Mel's Dine-In or Die-In for the event.
Yeah.
We bring back Vamp 55 scare actors and put them as Scare Actor Dining in Mel's Die-In.
Even better, make them
makes sense to me.
No. They're there for entertainment. But wouldn't that be so cool? They just redid the whole thing. It looks beautiful. Oh my gosh.
The food is better.
People love Vamp 55. That would be, I would pay Google bucks for that. Like,
right. Like, I mean, Scare Actor Dining was awesome. It was my favorite thing. And I know that they've just location wise, it hasn't quite found its fit, but I think it would be perfect at Mel's.
Yeah. I mean, closing Monsters Cafe, it's just never going to really be quite the same anywhere else.
Put it in Minions. They can handle it.
Right.
That would be weird.
Yeah. So awesome. Yeah. I'm excited about this event. I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
All right. Well, then, I do believe it's time to hear an ad from our sponsor, Portkey Vacations.
I wish to go to Universal.
Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
All right. Hey, welcome back. Up next, we've got some Hollywood news because HHN Hollywood's tickets have been announced, gone on sale, starting with your base general admission tickets, which range from $77 to $107. Universal HHN Express, the one-time per house pass, ranges from $209 to $309. Ooh. That is wild.
Wow.
Universal HHN Express Unlimited Pass, which includes unlimited runs through each house, ranges from $249 to $349. And then the after 2 p.m. day to night pass, this ticket includes same day access to Super Nintendo World from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., plus early event access to select haunted houses starting at 5:30 p.m. And that ranges from $117 to $167. The after 2 p.m. day to night pass with Express ranges from $349 to $459. RIP tours range from $389 to $509. The HHN early access ticket ranges from $10 to $25. And their frequent fear pass is $209. And finally, the ultimate fear pass is $329. That's a lot of different passes and a lot of different prices.
Yeah, that's quite all over the place for the prices. But that one, HHN Express standard one time per house, holy moly, that's expensive.
Yeah.
So what is this $10 to $25 early access? What is that?
That's just like our
Scream Early.
Yeah, our Scream Early ticket.
So it
Stay in Scream.
Yeah. It gets you in through the gates at I think 4 for Hollywood. And you basically just go right into a corral and wait.
Okay. So that's on top of a regular ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you don't have a daytime ticket. Yep.
Because the day to night ticket, the after 2 p.m. day to night, you're basically paying for a daytime park pass and an HHN pass. So you get to go into the park at 2 p.m., do the rides basically and everything until the park closes, and then you stay in the park like you do stay in Scream.
Yeah.
And then you get your early access to the haunted houses.
And then it said it includes same day access to Super Nintendo World. Does that mean that people who have a regular HHN frequent fear cannot go into Super Nintendo World? Only these after the day to night pass, only those people get to go into Super Nintendo World from 7 to 10?
Yeah, because I think Super Nintendo World isn't open during Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think it would be.
But this one is from 7 to 10.
Yeah, I think that only the people that have the day to night ticket are able to go in and out because they paid for daytime as well. That's what I understood when I was reading it. We can also confer with our resident California podcast, the Theme Park Duo.
Yep.
Yeah, because I feel like maybe I would understand it if that ticket or if you have an annual pass, then you can, because then you also have paid for daytime of any given day. So how come I can't go into Super Nintendo World from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., you know?
Mm-hmm.
What if
it was confusing.
I want to go on Mario Kart?
I can't wait to ride that ride. Yeah. And their lowest ticket for your base admission is much cheaper than ours, I believe. Or maybe not much, but it feels cheaper than ours. I don't know why.
Yeah. 77 is fair. They're very fair.
Yeah. That's what we were paying for a general admission one-time pass in 2019 for our HHN. Because I think this year it's closer to $89 to $90 for your non-peak night ticket.
Which I guess isn't really that much more than 77, but still.
It feels different.
Yeah. It does.
It's not as close to 100 as 89 or 90.
Hey, if we were talking temperatures, the difference between 77 and 89 or 90, that's a big difference.
Drastic,
Very
some
true.
might say. Very drastic. But yeah, so they when they announced A Quiet Place, that is when Hollywood also dropped all of their ticket sales, which is very exciting.
All right, Orlando.
Oh.
Let's get it.
Yep. We're still
Let's get
waiting
on
on
What?
our
multi-night
our-
tickets.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. The next IP. The
Waiting-
next IP
I have
will
so
get
many
it.
people waiting for those multi-night tickets to go in their packages, so it
Yeah.
would be nice.
Well, what a fantastic transition, Michelle. Because
Oh.
part of the ticket package is the hotel.
Yeah.
Dang, look at that. Professionals.
Professional segwayer.
We
Yeah.
planned that beforehand.
We did
guys.
plan it.
Just
And
kidding.
it was scripted. So we are now going to chat the little like secret, under the table announcement that we got for our Universal hotels during HHN 33. So it looks like we are bringing back the themed bars at some of our hotels. Previously, it was just Cabana Bay that got a themed bar. But this year, it's going to be Cabana Bay, Adventura, and both Endless Summer campuses. So that's Dockside
Ooh.
and Surfside, along with a incredibly themed lobby at every single Universal hotel on property.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I know. You both have pictures that you can gander at right now, which is great. And then for our listeners, I posted all about that and the pictures on our story and in post form on all of our social media. So if you're listening and not driving in a car, go take a look at that because the pictures are incredible.
So cool.
Yeah, the top one that you two are looking at is going to be, it's a themed bar. This one says that it's going to be inside Aventura. And to just describe it, it's covered in aliens and neon blue light and like squiggly lines. And it's really interesting and cool. I don't know if they're
very spaceship-esque.
Yeah, I don't know if they're all going to look like that, but they are definitely fantastic. And then the bottom picture looks like the lobby of Sapphire. Nope, not Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire Falls.
Sapphire.
That's Sapphire.
That's the beach balls.
And it's covered in candles and flowers, and there's like projections on the wall of cathedral windows. It looks incredible. So
yep, can't wait. That's cool.
We're definitely moving more towards HHN branching out, not just inside Universal, but everywhere, which is fantastic.
We've been asking for that too, so that's exciting.
I'm guessing they must have had a really good reaction to the remember those like photo ops that were in the lobbies of all the hotels last year, Maddy?
Mm-hmm.
That you and I went and saw a few of them on opening night. Like people must have really responded to that. Mm-hmm. And now they're like, okay, people clearly like HHN being at their hotels. Let's step that up in like a more significant way, because those things were very easy to miss. Like honestly, if I was at that hotel and I wasn't looking for those things, I very easily might have not noticed them or just like walked by and been like, huh, okay, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was literally just like a static, one little static flat prop.
Yeah.
Of a silhouette of a monster.
It also is nice because like when I used to drive the resort boats through City Walk, people would ask me all the time, well, can we just like take the boat and go walk around the hotels? We've never been to Royal Pacific. We always stay at Hard Rock. So like we just want to see it. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely you should. So for Universal to decorate, and it doesn't specifically say if each lobby is going to have a different theme of decoration and each bar has a different theme, but it allows people to like oh my God, it gives people the mindset of I need to go check out all of these hotels. Oh, and while I'm at this one, I really like it. Maybe I'll stay here, the next time I'm at Universal. So not only are they giving the local HHN fans exactly what they want, but it's also selling hotel rooms that they may not have sold beforehand.
They're going to get people doing that impulse buy of like, man, I've been walking around these hotels all day. I'll just sleep here tonight.
I thought you were going to say, I need a drink real fast. And then you'd buy a drink at the bar.
That too. That's the more accurate thing I think will happen is people are just like, oh, look, this bar is cool. Like, let's get a drink. Or, you know, like, oh, we've been walking around visiting all the hotels all day. Like, let's find a restaurant here to like eat at. That's much more realistic. But then like I've never been to either of the endless summer resorts. And so like I'm going to have to go now to see them when they're decorated like this.
This seems like a great opportunity for a progressive dining experience.
Sure.
Or even just a bar crawl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Talking about staying at a hotel though, currently save 20% on a 4-night stay at any Universal hotel. For HHN, and then stay, scream, and save on up to $200 on a vacation package that includes event admission, hotel accommodations, and daytime theme park tickets. Savings that are posted on the website are based on a 7-night stay, and restrictions apply. That is what the website said. And also they wanted to let you know that there is, once again, going to be that dedicated access point at the entrance of HHN for all of the Universal Orlando Resort guests. So if you stay at a hotel during HHN and you have HHN tickets, if you show your hotel room key to the team members that have the sign that says hotel entrance, you will get a completely exclusive entrance into the side of Universal. And sometimes they even let the hotel guests in a little early. And by a little early, I mean like 5 minutes.
But
it's that makes a difference when you're running to get in line.
Sure
Sometimes
does.
It's a little earlier. Last year it was over by the old Blue Man Group Theater, wasn't it? Or no, they moved it because there was a house over there.
I
kind of remember it still being there though.
In the past, I think it's been there, but also in the past, it's been on the side by where you pick up your tickets. So
it's like the Celebrity Circle, or whatever. It's like on the other side of where the like will call kiosks are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still pretty sure they did it over by the Blue Man Group Theater last year because I remember there being signs at that entrance and signs pointing that direction. And then I also remember that the hotel guests were able to get priority entry into what was Blood Moon because it was right there, right?
They may have, yeah. That makes sense. I think you're right.
That's
Michelle.
what they did last year. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't.
But
think
regardless,
it was off on the side.
They've got big signs like the why can I not think of it? Like those V signs, that's set up.
Yeah.
They have those outside everywhere showing you like hotel guests this direction, RIP check in this direction. Like, so there'll be signage. I don't know exactly what they'll do this year, but I have utilized the hotel guest entrance several times. And it's nice. It's not as hectic. If you're not doing stay and scream, it's not as hectic as going in with the masses in the front gate. Mm-hmm. But it still does get pretty busy. So like I still recommend kind of arriving a little bit early so that you're in the front of the crowds at that entrance as well.
Yeah. And there's been no news yet of any exclusive hotel thing like they've done in the past. Like last year was Chucky. There was the Jack photo thing, the monster photo thing. So there's been no news of that yet. I don't know how popular they were. I only went to the one. So maybe they'll bring it back, maybe not, since they are doing multiple themed bars and multiple themed lobbies. But we'll keep you updated on that one as well. But yeah, hotels, yay!
I hope that they do it because I'm actually staying at Cabana Bay this time for the first time at Halloween Horror Nights. So
wait, on opening weekend?
No, that I'm staying there in October.
Ah, dang it! Lindsay and I are staying at Cabana Bay for opening weekend.
Ah.
Yay.
Nope, we'll be at Dockside opening weekend.
I'll see you on the bus.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Very fun. Yeah. Well, I think that does it for this episode.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for listening, and we hope to see you all soon in the fog. Until next time, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushoffear and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at rushoffearpod.
For more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out our friends and UUOP Network hosts over at the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, wherever podcasts can be found, as well as our other sister podcasts, Theme Park Duo and The Taste of Universal. Be a part of each new Rush of Fear episode with our brand new listener submission segment. Send rushoffear21@gmail.com an audio recording telling us your favorite HHN house, favorite HHN scare zone, and favorite HHN memory. The house and scare zone portion will be added to a running tally to see which house and scare zone are the overall listener favorites, and the favorite memory recording will be added to the outro of each episode.
Yeah. Be part of a Portkey Vacations commercial. Just send in an audio recording of you saying, I wish to go to blank, wherever you wish to go to. I wish to go on a cruise. And fill in that blank. Then keep listening for your commercial to magically appear in an episode of Rush of Fear and the UUOP. Email those recordings to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Also, be sure to check out our brand new merch storefront and help support the show. Just head to tpublic.com and search for Rush of Fear Podcast. You'll find our page and all of our current products. And we are in the process of updating that storefront very, very soon with brand new items. So stay tuned.
Yep. And don't forget to check out Kenneth's band Pangolin everywhere you listen to music online, and follow them on the socials at PangolinFL. And please don't forget, if you want to, leave us a spooky rating and review on whatever podcast platform you are using. It helps us out, and we'd love to hear from you. Before we go, here is a Rush of Fear listener submission.
What is up, Rush of Fear peeps? JJ here from HHN Obsession Pod. I'm a big fan of your show as well as UUOP, so thank you for the opportunity to be able to submit a small little segment for your show. It is definitely an honor. So my favorite HHN house has got to be Scarecrow the Reaping from HHN 27. To me, nothing has ever topped that for me. It was such a scary, dark house. The corn facade outside was just incredible. I've yet to experience a house like that. It was also my very first year of HHN, so it's something that has always been near and dear to me as far as HHN goes. My favorite scare zone might be a hot take, but the absolute best time that I've had and the most time I've spent in a scare zone was actually Revenge of Chucky from HHN 28, believe it or not. The whole Chucky mini show interaction with all the crazed toys running around. It was just straight up horror nights for me. It was just a lot of fun. The vibes are really cool. It was just chaos to me in there, and I loved it. And then my favorite HHN memory has got to be the final night of HHN 32. Not only was the weather perfect, the crowds were super low. We got to do so many houses, got to meet a lot of familiar faces in the community, and just the vibe of being there when everybody is saying goodbye to something so special. It was just all in the air, and it was just amazing to be a part of that and get that experience. The last night of HHN 32 is by far my favorite memory. Absolutely. And real quick before I go, I just want to tell you guys, please do another food guidebook for HHN 33. We absolutely loved the book from last year, and I would love to see that happen every single year. It did help so much throughout the event, so great job on that, guys. Please do another one. And for everybody listening, buy that book if they make another one. You got to. It's so cool. If we can't get event guides anymore, at least we will get the Rush of Fear food guide. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys in the fog.
Thank you so much, JJ, for your submission. That was awesome.
That was very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, hey, that's it, everybody. Thanks for listening. The podcast has come to an end. Now get out.
Bye, Barbie.